Hello everyone and welcome, I am Lucky13 and this is another Grand Theft Auto 5 video on the Xbox One. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about the cops and crooks. Wait, let's back up a minute. This is what I've seen online. I've seen a lot of online, okay? This is supposedly the name of the DLC. And there's two different setups for this DLC. I've seen the one that's been more prevalent, the one that's been out there more, and then I've seen one that's kind of gaining some traction, but it's not exactly like the big one out there. The big one out there is actually got some source code to it, so I'm feeling like that one is maybe got a little more substance than the other supposed DLC. So let's just get right off the bat. This tennis gameplay, I want to apologize, guys. Not really apologize, because this is the first time I played tennis on GTA Online. Now, I played it on the story mode because I think you have to, but this GTA Online tennis game, I got an invite because I don't really get invites very often, and once I got the invite, I was like, hey, why the hell not? I've never really played it. Maybe I'll be the next awesome, like, Andre Agassi or whoever's a good tennis player. I don't know who is a good tennis player. That was the first one that popped in my head. So, I'm not. So it's not all about winning and losing in San Andreas. It's about me losing in San Andreas. So back onto the video. So the Grand Theft Auto information that was leaked, I'm using air quotes here, it was leaked. So you guys know we were waiting for the 1.18 update for GTA Online, and it was supposed to come out for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3. It was also known for as 1.04 on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but it wasn't the heist that we were waiting for. You know, we're all waiting for the heists, and that's the thing. That's the next thing on Grand Theft Auto. Everybody knows. So when I was kind of diving into what we can expect from the 1.19 update for the Xbox or the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, or the newest update for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, I started finding all this stuff with the GTA heists and all the leaked information. Now, there are two different sources here, and one sounds a little more credible, again, because there's source codes, and the other one, it's starting to gain a little bit of traction, so I'm also going to tell you guys a little bit about that one. So the first one actually has a leaked source code revealed from some Christmas holiday content, which is pretty cool. It's not exactly heist content, but it does come with what I like to say CNC, or cops and crooks information. So the MP obviously stands for multiplayer, holiday snow DLC content on off. And there's also other source codes that were MP holiday clothing DLC content on off, which we are starting to see a pattern here. There's going to be some holiday content, but this is my favorite one. This is the one that really drove me towards the obvious answer would be the heists. The MP holiday CNC, which is good answer for cops and crooks, or a good, what do they call that? It's something. I can't think of the name right now. It's CNC, cops and crooks bonus DLC content on off. And then there's the last one, MP holiday DLC content on and off. Now, does that mean that when we get this holiday content, we're also going to be seeing some CNC or some cops and crooks, which would be a great name for this DLC, because supposedly not only will you be able to do heists on GTA 5 or GTA Online, you're also going to be able to play as a cop while you take out these crooks. Now, the obvious answer is holiday snow would be coming, holiday clothing will be coming, and you know, we'll see snowy weather. We saw it on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 last season, that was really cool. But how awesome would it be to actually be able to play these heists like in North Langdon or Langdon? I always forget the name of that place, but you guys know what I'm talking about, where the prologue starts out, where you actually start Grand Theft Auto 5, the story mode. So how awesome would it be to actually do one of these heists in the snow, similar to we did at the beginning of the game? So these updates are supposed to have the heists with them, and the reason why I say that is because also, according to this quote, air quote, leaked information, there are two heists. There is a description in a source code, the country bank heist, that involves like a small bank robbery, like out in the middle of nowhere, maybe out by the Mackenzie airstrip or airfield or wherever that is, where you actually run in, you wear armor, you hold up a cashier, you take the money, you run, and then you get to a getaway driver, and then you get to the gang house and you split up the money. And it is also being said that there is a total of 16 cops that can play the game. You'll have 16 characters that can play the game, and then 4 criminals that can also join this mission. Now, that is pretty awesome. If that is true, if that's really where we're going with this, that is pretty awesome, because there's actually another source code that talks about the Ornate Bank heist, which will actually involve you getting into a bank, hacking the bank, stealing the money, You actually have to steal the money and transport the money with all the all the loot to a drop-off location. And once again, it involves the 16 cops against the 4 regular criminals, which would make sense with the cops and crooks DLC. So that is just one of the DLCs. That's just one of the options that we had out of the 2 that I saw. The other one is maybe less, I don't know, maybe has a little bit less realistics to it. I don't know if that's even a word. And this almost feels like somebody who is kind of like, hey, this is cool, is what it could be, because Grand Theft Auto 5 has a similar setup. So according to this quote, again, air quote, leaked information, you will be given a set of submissions similar to Grand Theft Auto 5, the story mode, where you have to go do these submissions, but you will have to have enough in-game currency to complete these submissions to kind of set up for a big job, like a big bank heist. There will also be a point man, or somebody who's put in charge of the mission and can kind of divvy up the cash at the end of the mission, which I just feel like if you're doing this, you're just begging for trolls to come in and invite everybody to their game and then be like, all right, cool, thanks for the help, you get like $200 and I'm gonna walk away with 100,000 or something like that. So I see this being a little bit less realistic of an option than the first one I told you about. So, but they also have a little bit of a quote leaked list of what we're looking at. Now they're saying that there's a Pacific Standard job, which could be anything. It could be I think a Pacific Standard is a train, which Pacific Standard, that would mean that you have to rob a train. That would be pretty cool, but I don't see that really happening. It'd be really difficult. And there's also the prison job. And unless you're going to get a high-profile target out of prison to bring him somewhere, and you're going to get paid handsomely for it, I really don't see how this works. So again, I really think that the first option, the first DLC leak, again quote leak, that I saw was where it's at. That's probably a lot closer to what we're looking at in the future. Now, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is legitimate? Do you think that we're just banging our heads on the wall waiting for the heist, and anybody who will just throw anything to the wall, let it stick, and see what anybody else can make out of it? What do you guys think about it? Are you guys even worried about the heist? Do you think that there's enough content on GTA 5 right now or GTA Online that it's keeping you busy and you're not even worried about the heist? Let me know. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you did like the video. And if you want more content from me, absolutely hit the subscribe button, because I'm starting to get in the swing of things with this Grand Theft Auto 5 and this Grand Theft Auto Online, and I'm starting to roll these videos out. I don't want you guys to miss them. You don't want to miss the video. I again appreciate you guys for all this content that you are checking out on my video. I am Lucky13, and until my next video, guys, I am out.